319. That's a WhatsApp number. Or check them out online, kfc-xm.com. Order online so you don't have to wait in line or have it delivered to your home or office. That's KFC. And don't forget, right now they have the new Carnival Feast available at KFC for a limited time for just $25. Get yourself 6 pieces of chicken, 6 hot wings, a large side, and 3 biscuits. I think I got it right? Yeah, I think I got it good. Now available at KFC for just a limited time, $25. The Carnival Feast. G-Money is back in the building.
What up, doe?
What's going on, man?
What's crack-a-lacking?
I'm good, man.
What's good in the hood?
You were in Vegas, and we're not talking about the casino in Kobe. You're in actual Vegas.
Actual Vegas.
Viva Las
Real
Vegas.
The real Vegas.
Now, I know they say what happened.
With Tupac get gunned down.
You
went there, you visited
was
the corner.
right there.
You stand up by Tupac corner, you put dubs up for Pac.
Actually, what corner is that?
I don't know.
What corner is?
I forget.
I think it's by the MGM.
The corner with the blue.
Yes,
Google that. Google that. Find out the corner.
Good, they left the MGM from the
Find
Texas
out
fight.
what corner that was. That's actually.
And you're gonna tell me if you were there?
I know it was on Las Vegas Boulevard
Well,
for sure.
Tupac
Get gone.
shoot.
Get gunned down.
Good down.
He was Paradise, Nevada.
Put the street.
At a red light at East Flamingo Road and Colville Lane.
At a stoplight.
At that cross.
Flamingo Road is where the Flamingo Hotel. Oh, okay. So he wasn't actually on the boulevard. He was off the boulevard.
Yeah.
I probably passed there 100 times and say, no, seriously, and didn't even realize.
I know they're gonna question you.
Didn't even realize that's the block.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Block was
By
hot.
the stoplight.
The block was hot. So I know they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but we want to know everything that went down.
I can tell you everything. We'll just ask. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Because I know you went for it was like a trade show or something?
It was NAB.
NAB, okay.
National Association of Broadcasters. So I go like once every 2-3 years.
Okay.
I don't go every year, but I go like once every 2-3 years. So yeah. So basically a little work, trade show, a little fun as well. So it's not all
I saw you horn and torn on the people on the rooftop with Waka Flocka.
Waka flocka.
You hang with Waka Flocka?
Not really. I mean,
He just came to perform, but
yeah, it's a Vegas performance.
if you see his performance, it's like, why are you here?
It's a Vegas performance. So if you ever go to Vegas, not like someone who's doing like a
Not like King James or a King Kimby.
No, if you go to Vegas and I see all these like little performances, they're really quick performances unless they're doing like
Like a set or a residency.
a residency.
Yeah.
But most of these they come in, they do like 2 songs and they're out.
Fast.
2 songs, fast, out.
Yeah.
But they use like, okay, 50 Cent's going to be here. This one's going to be here. That one's going to be here. And if you go to Vegas and they have all these little clubs, these little shows, Dreas, they're doing like a 2 set. Swear to God, they're doing like 2 songs.
Yeah.
And they're out.
That's it.
She gone.
Okay.
And they're out. 2 songs. They do their 2 biggest songs. You'll probably maybe get 3 songs.
Okay.
Like Waka just did 2 songs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I go hard in the mother.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? What other song he had?
Just using them.
He has another
just
song?
for a little
Some
quick
other song
promotion.
he did. He did 2 songs.
Oh, I was
It's
thinking.
just how to get people to
Then hype up the
come
night.
to the venue.
Right.
Like a couple of years ago when I was in Vegas again, I went to go see Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
He did like maybe 4 songs, 5 songs.
That was
You
it.
guys remember
4
this?
songs. And I was like, that's it? Like my guy was like,
Oh, you wanted more?
yeah, guy was like, welcome to Vegas. That's how it goes. I'm
True.
like, oh, like, I didn't know. But that's what they do. So they do like 2 songs.
Did you get to see the Spear?
I drove past the Spear a couple of times, but I didn't go inside the Spear. They had a couple of, they have like the, when U2 performed in there?
Yeah.
So what they did was they filmed it. And then you can go in the Spear and relive it.
Okay.
Relive that. And they have like another one show called Immerse. Like it's in the ocean and have all the ocean around you.
Okay.
So no, I didn't get a chance.
But did you see it when you were landing?
Oh, you can see it. You can see it
miss it.
you can't miss it.
What was the animation they have?
It changes so much. Sometimes it's an eyeball.
Okay.
Sometimes, it's an eyeball that's blinking. It's kind of cool. It's really cool. They have like fish, or like it's a fish tank sometimes.
cool.
Yeah, they do a lot of different things. Let me show a spoon.
We need one.
Let me show you.
So how was the
Put it in
trade
the
show?
middle of-
Anything special? What we buying? What Uncle Francis got? Open up his checkbook.
They want us to do the cameras.
Ooh,
Which camera?
The
cameras for in the studio.
Okay.
Anything that looks good, promising?
It's a lot of.
Makes me and Spoon look slimmer.
That I don't know. Let me just send these in the chat.
Yeah.
We're looking for a camera, not a miracle.
No, but basically what they have is like, these programmed high-tech cameras. Like you don't need a switch person.
Oh, okay.
Switches
Everything's
by
just
itself,
controlled. Okay.
by the voice. And then maybe both of you and Spoon are talking at the same time. It'll come out to a wide shot.
Cool.
Or if you're talking, it'll just go straight to you.
That's a really wide
Voice
shot.
tracking.
Super wide shot.
Yeah.
So I mean stuff like that. It's really, really
cool.
cool. Let me see. Where is the
Anything else that like caught you like whoa, okay, now that's cool? Because with technology, a lot of things are changing.
It's great. Everything was like virtual reality and VR and stuff like that. A
lot of AI, I'm sure.
AI and 16K and 36K, all these different Ks and whatnot. Because technology is changing.
Did you get to do the whole thing? Because I know those trade shows are usually pretty big.
Huge.
I'm sure. I don't think you saw
Huge.
everything.
I really. Let me tell you something. The Las Vegas Convention Center is huge. So you have to prepare yourself mentally and physically.
Oh, for real?
For a lot of walking. It's a lot of walking. I didn't even get a chance to get to the TV section because they have the East Wing, the South Wing, the North Wing,
wow.
the West Wing, and then what they have, I'll show you again.
So this ain't no Bel Air.
No, this is huge. The Las Vegas Convention Center is one of the United States top 5 that's in square feet. I think biggest convention center. Let me also show you. So what they have, because it is so big, what they have is what they call the underground. Is it called the tunnel? So basically, they have underground the convention center. They connect the convention center. And basically, it's these tunnels, basically, which you're going to see in a second, which is all Tesla cars. And Tesla drivers, and they go in these, and you tell them where you want to go,
and then it drives you.
It's like a wait till you see this. It's crazy. Okay, so there we go. It's in the wrap up.
Okay, so that's the ball. I think you were coming. I can't really see. That looks like what? Just a sky, I guess.
Yeah, something.
Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so it's like a cloud, and it changes. Oh, that's cool. That thing is huge, man.
Yeah, it is huge. It is huge.
Okay.
Huge. Okay, so what's coming now? I'm trying to think what they call. It's called the tunnel. It's called the cove, the tunnel, the tube, or something like that. And you can go to different sections of the convention center. So if you look at it, you're getting it's nothing but Teslas.
Yeah.
And you get inside the Tesla and you tell them where you want to go, and it's underground, and you'll see what the tube looks like as I'm filming, as the driver's driving underneath the convention center. You see different.
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you're claustrophobic, don't go.
Yeah, if you're claustrophobic.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like those tubes. Like when you go in a swimming pool. The thing. Yeah, the slides.
Yeah, you're in a tube, and basically it's just one lane.
And it changes colors, I guess, based on what section you are in, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it just changes colors randomly. But it's
Look at that. The screen is just telling you like, if you want to buy pizza, we got pizza. Just advertising Teslas.
Teslas are. If you've never been in a Tesla before, it's one of the most amazing things. Just the dash on the Tesla will show you everybody who's crossing the street. It's crazy. It's crazy. They show you people walking, and it's crazy. It's
Did you get to go in or see one of the cars that actually has no driver? I forgot the name of it. Yeah.
I've seen a couple of them on the road, just driving by. And
would you get in one?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
Because they look pretty cool. They pull up.
Yeah, but
you get in. There's no driver.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
And it gets you to your destination.
No time soon.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
No time soon.
Feel a bit
not doing
uneasy
that.
about that one.
All right.
Won't do it. Not gonna be able to do it.
So that was your Vegas experience.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. I went to not an illusionist, a mind reader. He was amazing.
Oh, for real?
This guy is amazing.
Better than Madame, what's her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually French. He's one of the. He became one of the. Yeah.
You don't say.
He became one of the youngest professional or whatever magicians in France at the time. He was 15, and basically.
Wait, you said mind reader, no?
Like he does some crazy stuff.
You tried some stuff with you?
He did some stuff with me, like at the end when you get to meet and greet him.
Yeah.
And he was like, think of a number. And I was like, 317. He goes in his pocket and he pulls out a post-it and you open it up. It says 317.
Wow.
I was like,
that is the devil.
I was like, what? He even gave me the paper. I have the paper in my
Yama.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you come back and you don't buy that number. You come back and you don't buy that number yet.
Actually, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't. Everybody's gonna run and go buy it.
Everybody
I said it.
go buy it.
Sorry, the number is sold out. You said it on air this morning, and we just don't have it. No. But like he throws like frisbees in the audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so he to let you know that he's not picking.
This is random.
Right. He'll just throw it. Or he'll put a book and pass a book around. Tell you to pass the book around the whole audience, and he'll say stop. Who has the book?
Oh, so while the book is passing, just randomly stop.
And then
Okay.
you got the book, come on stage. You got the book, come on stage. And he just does some crazy mentalist stuff where he told one little girl, think of a name, write the name down. And she wrote the name of her sister. And her name of her sister was like this weird name, like something with an X it started with. And it was crazy, man. He just did this thing and he figured out her name and he wrote it down like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And opened up the paper, her name was there. It was crazy. Yo, this guy is amazing.
Now, how did you react?
Amazing.
Did you react white people way or black people? Because you know when black people see magic, there's different reactions. That the white persons are like, oh wow, that's amazing. Black people are like, oh
Stop it.
no, stop
Never.
I gave it.
You're lying.
I'm really skeptical about magicians and psychics. You know me, Suppa. So
Yeah. I know.
I don't. But just to like, wow, I gave the man a standing ovation at the end of the show.
He got you.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
He did this. You got to see some of this. He did this thing where he had a pizza.
You couldn't record though. No.
I was just gonna
He said,
ask if-
actually, you can.
Oh.
He said you could take pictures, but you can't record or
Okay.
something like that. He said you could take pictures. That's what he said. You could take pictures,
You don't reveal the tricks.
but you can't record. He just did some crazy stuff where he went in the book and told the guy to think of a word. And they passed the dictionary around, and then he wrote on his piece of paper like the number of the page, what column,
What?
countdown, and the guy told him the word and opened up the piece of paper.
Boom.
Look at the dictionary, go to page 132, look down, that was the word he was thinking.
Crazy.
This is crazy. He did this thing where he put, oh my gosh, he had this like a envelope, not an envelope, but it was like a case where you put papers in, like a folder,
Like a folder,
but a clear folder.
Okay.
And he had like a picture in there. He said, think of a celebrity and think of how much he had the money, how much money. Anyway, last thing he opened up the thing. There was a letter in the envelope with the guy's name on it. And the guy read the letter about everything he thought about. He said, think of a place where you want to go on vacation.
Yeah.
He said, Spain. He goes, what do you want to drink in Spain? He said, champagne. He told him to put some, like this money he had made and count how much money you want to spend. And they counted the money, how much. He said, here's a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Just don't leave one. Don't leave. Just put whatever, take a stack of money. And then he counted the money. It was $1,200.
Yeah.
And he counted the money. And long story short, at the end, he opened up the envelope that was hanging over the stage, opened it up, gave the guy a letter, made him read the letter.
And it was exactly everything the guy said.
Thank you for spending a wonderful time. We had a great time in Spain. Thank you. You gave me too much champagne to drink. You spent $1,200. It was crazy.
Okay, that's interesting.
How many bottles you want to drink of champagne? It was. I'm definitely going back to see this guy again.
True.
He was amazing.
And how long was like the show? Like half an hour?
About an hour. No, it was about an hour.
Bad.
Hour 15 minutes.
That's
Okay.
It's about an hour, 15 minutes. And basically, he said he's the #1 rated show at his time slot in Vegas. And it was good. It was.
I'm sure it was packed. You had to get tickets.
It's strictly Vegas. Got me found on YouTube. Watching on YouTube.
I'm trying to get him to come to St. Maarten. He's like, he's been to St. Bart's, but he's like, he's never been to St. Maarten.
Oh, yeah?
But he's like, he's so booked, he's so busy. And
I know
I can
government want
imagine.
him. Listen, I need some paper. I need some documents to disappear. We need
See
you.
that trick you do, hang an envelope? Oh, God.
All right, so you had a nice time in Vegas.
Had a good time.
For those of you that has never been to Vegas, it's a really, really nice place.
It's a nice place. I mean, if you
I
are.
don't think so.
Or Suge Knight. If you're not a gambler like me personally, I'm like, hey,
I mean, but there's lots of other stuff to do.
There's a lot of things to do.
Yeah, besides.
A lot of things to do. There's a lot of shows, Cirque du Soleil, Michael Jackson show. There's magicians. You can take a helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon. Go see downtown. They got the Ferris wheel. Go watch the Bellagio Falls. Just so many things. Go to the Sphere.
You could drive to LA if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about...
Actually, what's his name text me?
Brad.
No, Omar. Omarion. Amari.
He's out there?
Yeah, he's like, what would you do?
I was just thinking about him. Like, I haven't seen this dude in a long time.
Yeah. He saw my post. He's like, yo, you coming to LA?
Oh, wow.
I'm like, dude, I'm not driving 45
I said if he's not here, he's probably back in Connecticut.
He's in LA.
Okay, in LA. Okay.
I was like, I'm not driving 45 minutes to LA.
Give me his number. I gotta hit him up.
Okay, I hit him up. He's on WhatsApp.
All right.
So that, and then of course, like I always tell you guys, every time I go somewhere.
Oh, you meet somebody. He actually texted me.
Who?
A friend of mine. His name is Lenny.
I couldn't remember the guy's name, but I said I know you know his name.
Yeah, Lenny. He lived here. I think now he lives. Where
was he a DJ too?
Yes, he's a
you
DJ.
Both up in St.Maarten now.
I walking through the hotel Saturday night.
And we talking about
Vegas, Paris Concourse, walking through, and I hear G Money. I'm like,
and you're like, what are the odds, right? What are the odds?
I'm like, no, this is not.
He said no.
This is not happening. Not happening. And it was a strong, like, wasn't like G Money, or is that G Money?
Strong St.Maarten.
He know it was like, yeah, G Money.
G Money. I just stopped in my tracks, like, no way, no way. What is the odds? I'm in this concourse with all these people in the casino,
right?
And someone shouting out my name. Turn around and I saw the guy. I was like,
Lenny. DJ Brown, I think his name was back then.
I used to call him Nas.
Yeah, he does look like Nas.
He looks like Nas.
Yeah, he does.
So I said, I know when I go back, I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, DJ Brown.
Yeah, Lenny.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but just because you say he looked like Nas, I know you're talking about DJ Brown. Yeah, he does look like Nas.
So I said, when I come back, the first thing I'm going to ask Suppa, what is this guy? I know you, because me and you used to have this conversation how you look like Nas.
He's staying up there?
No,
he lives in Jersey?
Yeah, something like that. He lives in Jersey or something like that. So he actually came for the NAB too with his company.
Okay.
Yeah, he came for the NAB with his company. So I was like, what the heck
Small world
going on here? So I was like, I'm headed to the club right now. You coming? He's like, nah, we just landed. I'm tired. I was like, they were getting something to eat. Him and his two co-workers, he introduced me to them.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was about it.
Okay.
But I saw some people there from also Curacao, which I meet every year, just about every year. They from the radio stations, different radio stations in Curacao.
And who from government?
Government?
None of them.
No, this is not. This is not.
Slip away.
It's not. It's not a Latin country. It's Vegas.
True.
It's Nevada. It's not a Latin country. If it was a Latin country,
White ticket.
A lot. I would have met a lot of a lot of politicians, but no, this is Nevada. It was cold too.
Chilly around this time.
It was chilly. I mean, the Monday was the hottest day, but other than that, it was chilly. At night, it was chilly. I was like, oh goodness gracious.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had a good time.
What hotel you stayed at?
I stayed at the Horseshoe, which used to be the Bally, but it's now switched over to the Horseshoe.
Okay.
I think I have to Google. I want to say I think maybe Asians bought it, because a lot of Asians that work in the tables, like the when you the tables of the casino tables. Or yes, I kind of find out like, why is a lot of Asians here? Asians, not Asians.
It's her face just now. It's the way she woke up.
My people in Vegas. No, Asians.
Oh, yeah,
so I think
catch me too, SMG. Catch me too.
So I think they might have sold it to Asians or something. I don't know. There's a lot of them working the table, so I was like, maybe an Asian company bought it. But anyway, yeah. So which is right in this now basics, right across the street from the Bellagio, which is right next to Planet Hollywood. Basically, now that is like the center of the strip now.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have Cosmopolitan, Aria, Bellagio, Paris. That's like the center now, sort of like Vegas, the strip.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Walked past Trump Towers, did not go in there. So Wasn't trying to go in there. So
All right.
But other than that, it was good stuff. So.
All right. I don't know if you heard the sad news that happened in the Dominican Republic.
So
with the,
yesterday.
with the nightclub.
So yesterday.
With the roof collapse. I think it was called Jet Set is the name of the club.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jet Set. Very popular spot in the capital. Wife, you ever went there?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know. But this morning they confirmed that at least 98 people passed away. One of them being the performer Ruby Perez, I think his name is.
Also Octavio Dotel, former Major League pitcher who pitched for the Mets, the A's. He actually survived, but then he died in the hospital.
Oh.
So they pulled him out and they took him to the. But they still said there's still people buried.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. You saw some of the videos?
So Tony Blanco and Octavio Dotel. Yeah.
You saw some of the videos?
Videos? No, I saw the pictures.
I got some videos of people like filming in the club and the roof falls. It's crazy.
Oh wow! When the roof actually caved in, man.
Yeah. People screaming and whatnot. It's crazy. Yeah.
So I'm not too sure what happened. Based on the pictures, I mean, this is just my theory that you could see from where the walls and everything caved in. It didn't look like it had much support. There wasn't much steel.
Structural.
So I don't know if it was structural damage. Maybe after I'm not sure how long the club has been open, but maybe after years of the music, the bass, it's just shaking up the walls. Maybe speakers and stuff just hanging and lights and
the vibration too.
Yeah, ACs on top, and after a while that just brings it down. And unfortunately, it happened. Yeah,
it's sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah. So
there's also a politician too, right?
Yeah, he was the
former Curacaulian politician.
Curacaulian?
Wasn't he Curacaulian? No,
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
Monte Cristi, let me see, Northwestern Province of Monte Cristi, the governor of Northwestern Province of Monte Cristi. His name
but
is...
there was somebody...
Nelsie Cruz.
There was a politician from Curacao.
Oh, for real? In the club?
Yeah,
oh, no.
Former politician.
Okay.
He was in the club.
No, I didn't know. He also passed? Or you don't know?
I think he survived.
Okay.
I think he survived, if I'm not mistaken. He survived.
All right.
Yeah, crazy.
Not too sure. Speaking about surviving, I don't know if you saw what happened to the Memphis Grizzlies player, Jalen Wells.
I was looking for... I read about it, and I didn't see any highlights.
No, I didn't see the videos, I guess.
I guess they're not trying to show it?
No.
They're not going to show the video. Okay. No one's trying to show this video.
No, but you'll probably find it somewhere on Twitter or X or whatever. Somebody might post the video.
I'm thinking we'll probably always have it. Doom, doom, doom.
TMZ.
Always. They'll have the video for sure.
They said so. Basically, he was going up for a dunk. There was a midair collision, and then he ended up landing on his arm and head.
Yep.
He was down for about 8 minutes before they, took him out on a stretcher. They took him to the hospital, but they said he was moving. He was moving his extremities. He was up. He was aware. So that's some good news, at least.
Did you see the John Morant video?
Which one? The one who was pointing the gun's finger?
Yeah, and then the new one.
No, because I know he did it twice. He got fined.
Yes.
And then they played last night?
Yes.
Yeah. What he do now?
So the NBA warned not just John Morant, but other players as well. You can't make the gun sign, or you score a point, you're like, ba, ba, ba,
yeah.
blocka, blocka.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
In celebration.
Same thing in NFL is the same thing. You can't make any gun salutes or anything with your fingers.
Anything gang affiliated, whatever.
Or shooting a gun, violence. So we got gun violence. So they warned John Morant once, they warned John Morant twice. So what does he do last night?
Oh, gosh. And he got fined for it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't do no more guns. Okay, no problem. So he shoots a three-pointer, makes a three-pointer, and what does John Morant do? He throws a grenade.
Oh my God!
I ain't tell me no gun.
It's true.
I ain't tell me no gun.
I said, this ninja. Oh, I can't do that? Okay, watch this.
Oh yeah.
So he makes the three-pointer, he has a grenade in his hand, pulls the pin with his teeth.
Oh man!
And throws it in the crowd.
I love it.
I can tell you the truth.
I love it.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's raw, but I was like, wow. That's creative. I didn't see that one.
I ain't tell me no more gun thing.
So what you gonna do now?
I was like, I love it. I love this guy, but he's gonna probably get
he's gonna get
reprimanded.
Of course,
he's gonna get reprimanded again. And
the next game is gonna be a lightsaber. Then the next game is gonna be a weapon. He's gonna bring a weapon to every game.
Touche.
Right?
Three Musketeers. Touche. Three Musketeers. He'll do something.
Then he runs out of weapons, and then he'll do a gun again and be like, "That's a water gun. That's a Nerf."
So
can't find me.
So So some people are saying, like, listening to sports radio this morning, saying this might be a problem now because with his attitude and taking directions and listening to so they're like, okay, are they going to get rid of him? Are they going to trade him? Do they they fired their coach? So they need a new coach that's going to be stern enough to say, listen, bro,
stop your
you got to learn to calm down.
And I think that's going to be very important when it comes to hiring their next coach, the Memphis Grizzlies, as when you're sitting in the job interview. Okay, what's your defense? What's your offense? Can you handle John Moran? Can you handle John Moran?
We need a Mr. Clark from
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the topic of discussion right now. Do they trade him? Do they keep up with this? Do they have to get a coach that can discipline him and make a coach that he can look at and see a father figure? And his father is
he's usually there at the court.
His father is
just as bad.
Yeah, you can
as bad, like father, like son.
You can see the apple does not fall far from the tree.
Really,
his father picking fights in the stands.
His father gets on in the stands, like not rude, but his father is very emotional in the stands, and so you can see where he gets it from, and you can see like, okay, all right, well, does he need this, a stern figure to be a head coach that says, listen, bro, cut the bull shucks. Listen, you're a grown man now.
True.
Kids look up to you.
You're making money. Don't mess up the bag. And you're a great player.
Yeah, are you going to risk your career for this stupidness?
Yeah.
You got to grow up, bro.
I mean, you got in trouble already with a real gun,
right?
Being online twice,
right? Whether you like it or not, you're a role model, bro. Cut the bull shucks. Yeah. So who do they get as a coach that he can look up to and be like a father figure, and
either a coach or another player on a team with another player that
can also come in and say, listen, cut the bull shucks. Like a Draymond Green, like, yo, dude,
I'll mess you up.
Yeah, cut the bull shucks. It's time to stop playing games now.
True.
You're messing up. You're gonna mess up, like you said, mess up your bag. You're making yourself, another Gilbert Arenas.
You saw what happened to him. So
you know what I'm saying?
Also, we saw what happened to the Denver Nuggets. They fired their head coach and general manager.
Didn't see that one coming.
No.
Nobody. The so-called sports experts. Nobody saw that one coming.
That's one job I wouldn't put in for a while. Coach, why did they get fired a lot, huh?
How do you get fired with 4 or 5 games left in the season?
Yeah.
You're sitting in the 4th seed. Oh my goodness. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's messed up.
It's starting to get like hockey now. Hockey just hires and fires coaches every year. It's like hockey, the turnover rate for coaches is, you could have won the Stanley Cup. What? You could win the Stanley Cup last year and you're fired. I don't understand. Yeah, hockey has a crazy turnover rate with the coaches. Very,
you fired. We don't do winning here. You got to go.
Yeah, you got to go. So they pulled up a stat, and the last 4-5 coaches to win the NBA title are no longer with their team.
Oh, wow.
You have the Milwaukee Bucks coach, Toronto Raptors coach, Denver Nuggets coach, and I'm missing 2 more teams who won the NBA championship.
Lakers or the Celtics? No.
There's 2 more teams that their coaches are no longer with them. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. Speaking about hockey, you saw the guy that passed Wayne Gretzky's Ovechkin?
Ovechkin, yes. I was actually in my hotel room trying to wait, but I had to go, and I was like, come on. And then
make a goal, please.
Yeah, I watched the first period, and amazing. So they did it in this. He passed Gretzky. That's crazy. This stat in the same exact amount of games in their career.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He has 1 more goal now than Wayne Gretzky. Yeah.
And of course, he had to do it in New York.
Oh yeah, biggest stage, New York at the Islanders.
Even though the Islanders won.
The Islanders won the game. The Islanders were winning 2-0 already in the first period. They scored 2 fast goals.
Yeah.
And then he scored his goal in the second period to break the record.
Stopped the game, had a nice little thing, put out the blue carpet.
It was beautiful. Wayne Gretzky was there. The commissioner was there. It was really nice. It was really, 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 really nice. So in my lifetime, I've seen the greatest hockey scorer break the record. I've seen LeBron James break Kareem Abdul's record. I've seen Pete Rose break Ty Cobb's record. So yeah, some of the biggest records that I would say will never ever be broken.
Yeah.
Now, one record that will never be broken, staying in hockey, is Wayne Gretzky's assist.
Oh, yeah, he has a crazy amount of assists.
No one's catching that.
Nah.
I don't care. Like, the next person is like Mario Lemieux, and he's like...
Yeah.
And Ovechkin is not even close to Wayne Gretzky when it comes to career assists in the NHL. So that record will probably never, ever be
Not
broken.
anytime soon.
No. I mean, no.
Good.
That record will probably never be broken. I mean, they did say the scoring record never be broken, but if you look at Ovechkin's goals and Ovechkin's assist compared to Wayne Gretzky's goals, it's not even close. Oh, he's almost there. He would need like another 10 years to play to catch.
And he's almost out.
He's in 40.
Probably
He's in the 40s. He's in the back end of his career. The back nine, as they say.
So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Did you see that we have a new species back? Well, not new. It's
Yes, I did not finish watching the video for this. This is amazing. This is crazy.
That's scary, not amazing.
It is.
This is
scary.
Haven't they watched Jurassic Park?
Well, that's where they got it from.
Exactly.
That's where they
and
got
Game
it
of
from.
Thrones.
You know where they got the DNA from, right?
Mixing genes and DNA.
I know it's a prehistoric animal, like 12,500 years old.
The dire wolf. You talking about, right?
The dire wolf,
You're
yeah.
talking about the dire wolf. Yeah, so they got this is how crazy it is. They got the DNA from, they found a dire wolf tooth.
The tooth, yeah.
And they had a dire wolf skull. And they got the DNA. This is how technology is crazy. They got the DNA. They took the DNA and they shaped it. They formed it. They knew how it was supposed to go. Long story short, they put the DNA inside of a dog to breed it.
Yeah.
And they have three.
Not one, not two, but three.
Two males and one female. You can go on the video. They have video of it. They won't tell you where the location is where they are, but they got 3 dire wolves. This is crazy.
Out of all extinct animals.
Well, they're doing the woolly mammoth too.
That's what I said earlier this morning. And my thing is why?
They're doing the woolly mammoth.
They're doing the woolly mammoth. They're doing the Tasmanian tiger.
Tasmanian tiger
Well,
as
I
well.
always saying the wall ain't what it used to be. No, well,
Bringing it back, right?
Bring it back for you. Right?
True.
The wall ain't what it used to
Just
be.
like how bell bottoms came back and, all those trends and everything. So let's bring back these deadly animals, of course.
I'm missing the old world, no problem.
And they're also working on the dodo bird, which to me, that should have been the first one and the only one because that's harmless. Can't fly. It's pretty stupid. But no, you're going to bring a Tasmanian tiger.
The wolf gonna be fine.
No.
It's training.
Didn't you see Game of Thrones? They had wolves as their pets and
Who
attack.
didn't want a wolf as a kid growing
I mean,
up?
I wanted a wolf.
I wanted
but-
a wolf so bad. So bad.
You can get one.
I could get one? Sound like you got a kennel?
A link.
You got a link, yeah.
They had who's telling? Was he talking about this story about somebody had a dog and they couldn't. What couldn't
Couldn't
they?
tame it. The dog was
No, they couldn't
rooting them up.
Bring it to the island.
Was it bring it to the island or something because his DNA was
wolf.
half wolf, and they would not allow. I don't know if it was here or somewhere else. Yeah, it was bred with a wolf, and can't do it. But they kind of did a little test with the woolly mammoth. They did they used a mouse, and they had to put somebody
To breed to
do it. I mean, mouses are always guinea pigs, right?
Yeah.
But they did a test with the woolly mammoth DNA in a mouse, and it was very successful. Yes.
Nah, we gotta stop playing.
Telling me,
That's what I'm saying. They were playing with the ecosystem and the balance of.
Nice.
I mean, I don't think it'll all come to a head in our lifetime, but I'm pretty sure in our grandkids' lifetime.
And these
Somewhere down the line.
These are the things that we see in video games and movies, and we see what happens in those movies. So why are we doing it?
The Last of
They
Us.
like the movie?
So basically, they have the wolves. They're living in a 2,000-acre site in an undisclosed location. It's enclosed by a 10-foot wall. To me, that's not high enough.
Don't worry.
We gonna hear the news, right?
You gonna find
Have
out where
you
they
watched
is
the
just
video?
now. This
No, I've seen some videos on CNN, some clips.
Yeah,
But that's about it.
There's videos of them and the guys playing with the dogs and whatnot.
Yeah, the wolves.
I was.
they know the world we living in. The internet reveals everything.
We gonna find out, right?
We gonna find out where them wolves is soon.
Mr. Brown will show up.
heard there's wolves behind this wall.
Yeah, you can imagine if it's our zoo. That's the zoo they're keeping it.
We don't have a zoo.
I just find out here
But
that
still.
they're keeping these puppies here, and
BCN TV
these
News.
puppies look funny.
We're following the latest developments.
That's what you laugh.
No, it's somewhere.
That's what he would say. Tell me the truth.
Yes.
These puppies look funny. They look like regular puppies.
It's somewhere
Somebody got to help
cold.
these puppies. They're not being fed.
No, they have them somewhere cold because when you watch the video, you can see the
The back of Carrefour, by the freezers. I mean, they're cute. I'm not gonna lie. They're
Listen.
cute, they're fluffy. If the wife sees it, she's gonna want one for sure.
If you were offered a puppy wolf right now, would you take that chicken? Oh yeah, you don't like
you don't
dogs
like
in general.
animals.
I just you don't like
Animals
But it's
to
in a
the
dog is a
left.
wolf.
animals to the left, humans to the right.
So you wouldn't have been on Noah's Ark. Let me drown.
I'm upstairs in the suite. I'm in the suite. I'm in Noah's suite. I am not downstairs with the animals.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my god.
I know Suppa taking a wolf.
I'll take it. I'll take a wolf. Why not?
And then that wolf eats
Waffles? I mean, listen.
in one go, just grabs waffles and just shakes the you know what out of waffles, and then
Because like G Money say, animals to the left, humans to the right. Because I don't know. I'm in two minds about it. Because they say, I mean, if you have it in a nice, wholesome, homely environment,
there's a word called,
that instinct ain't supposed to kick in, right?
there's a word called animal instinct.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's you in the jungle. There's nothing wrong here. This is peregrine Alpopana. Ain't no bears and tigers out there.
Yeah, but
this is a nice.
again,
nice home.
you took its original DNA.
Okay, touche on that one.
So ain't like we had time to alter it. Be like, hey Fido. No, they just run in the wild. I mean, for now they're friendly. But who knows?
you ever
Just like that plan. You see,
'Cause remember
you see
the-
somebody playing with them in the video.
Yeah.
He gonna learn just.
remember
he gonna fight out first.
The T-Rex in Jurassic Park, he was friendly too until, okay, we gotta play dead. If you don't move, he won't see
He
you.
noticed he was being treated badly. That's why.
Yes. Yeah. And
That's what
then,
I'm saying. So if you got a wolf, you treat him nice. Look your bowl, you get your food, and your water every day.
but you see, this is not going to be the end.
Maybe
'cause-
curb the instinct every now and then. Give me a raw steak every now and then.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
That what a man will do. You ever see the guy on Instagram who living with a lion? Is it a lion or tiger?
either or doesn't
He's
matter.
Don't
somewhere-
matter.
I think he's in Dubai.
It's a dangerous cat. Oh, him. I think it's a tiger.
No, the lion.
It's a lion?
On the couch, the lion be cute, just
Chilling.
Yes, you just suppress him every now and then. Like, look, maybe it's more. We don't know. But every now and then, look, a case of raw chicken, a case of raw steak, and do your thing.
But you know us
bring
humans.
that instinct down. Bring it.
You know us
Bring
humans.
your cravings down. You ever saw him? The dude
Listen,
on Instagram.
let me tell you a story.
I don't know his name.
Let me tell you a story. There's a guy a long time ago in New York City who got hold of a baby tiger.
I remember this.
He got hold of a baby tiger.
Did he know he was a tiger?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
he bought it. He bought it like he bought it
That mean
illegally.
like you walking around.
No, little puppy, little baby kitten of a tiger. He lived in the projects in New York City. He raised this tiger from since it was a pup. He used to walk outside with the tiger on a leash, and of course, eventually the tiger gets big,
Right.
and big, and the tiger was actually living in his apartment. Huge tiger, like I'm talking like a 500, 600 pound tiger, living in his apartment in the projects. So he tells the story one day. I think he had cats in his apartment too, and something happened where he made a move or something very fast, and he did something with. I can't remember. I read the story. Long story short, the tiger grabbed him. And grabbed him, was gonna, like attacking him.
And mauled him.
This is it for you.
And he actually had to like talk
To the
the tiger down.
It's me.
He had them like in the death bite.
Yeah.
And something happened with a cat or something. He went to go do something or something, and the tiger his instincts just saw it, and he attacked the guy. There's a guy who raised this tiger.
Like,
from
what
a
you
little-
doing? What our movement is you there doing?
He actually had to talk the tiger down, and then the tiger eventually.
In the meantime, the
let him
tigers.
go.
And I'm done off already.
Hand all messed
Yeah.
up that he had to go to the hospital, and then the hospital's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
where did this tiger bite you at? Where were you at?
Ain't nothing to
And
do
then,
with it.
long story short, you can watch the video of them trying to subdue the tiger in his
He had to
apartment.
admit it, so he lost they took it away, right?
Yes, they had to get the
Goes
fire.
after that.
Yeah.
They had to get the fire department to go in the big ladder
Right.
up to his window of the projects, and they had to shoot
Shoot a tranquilizer.
tranquilizer There's a video of it. You can watch the video on YouTube to capture the tiger. Anyway, long story short, they captured him, and then they sent him to a zoo to live somewhere in North Carolina or whatever. And eventually, maybe a couple of years ago, he died.
I think he died because
just old age. He died of old age. He died of old age. He lived for a long time and he died. But just to show you that this guy had this tiger forever.
Yeah.
That don't
listen. All these wolves,
both your snake would have never.
All these wolves
would have never.
There's a story about a guy who got strangled to death from his boa constrictor.
Yeah,
he had the boa constrictor out and he fell asleep on the bed with boa constrictor that he had for years. He woke up. The boa constrictor had him wrapped around in the death grip around his neck.
That's it.
Trying to kill him.
Both your snake would have never. What both your snake name is? What snake?
Both your snake.
Both your snake?
Both
no
your
man.
Snake,
Both the snake got a name. Jake the snake.
I don't know.
Snake.
But all those wolves need to do is just taste a little bit of human blood.
That's it.
And that's it.
That's it. The animal instinct kicks in.
They say the same thing about pit bulls too.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's how you treat the animal. But like G said, it depends.
On any listen, you do remember the true story here in St.Maarten, where
the crocodile?
No.
Oh no, someone had a pit bull.
Had a pit bull, and the lady, the lady was babysitting her granddaughter in the kitchen. She walked out the kitchen for 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds.
The dog turned on the
baby and killed the baby.
Yeah,
right here in St.Maarten. True story.
By getting less food.
Nah.
sorry.
And the dog knew the baby. It wasn't like it was just a
Yeah, I know what you mean. But they always say with babies introduce. They always say have a soft introduction. Like
but animals, especially dogs, can become very territorial, very jealous. They get very jealous. Yeah.
Animals to the left, humans to the right.
Listen, I can say I did it. I did it with Diesel. God rest and bless his soul. I miss you, buddy.
I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, I miss him. I miss him bad. I miss Diesel bad. I miss him so
really
bad. Yeah, I miss him bad. Terribly. I miss him.
It's been a long
the other day,
day.
Nelly self was watching a picture of herself with Diesel. Like she would take all her Legos, her toys, like Diesel would lay down on her, and she would line them up. I'm gonna find a picture and bring it for you tomorrow. She would line up her toys on his back, and he would just watch me like,
you gonna leave this happen?
Yeah, like you can just leave her do it, and like she would sit on his back like a horse, and they had such a beautiful relationship.
People talk about my best friend.
But Diesel, when Nelly came home, Diesel, we had a soft introduction. It was just very brief.
Smell it.
Like 5 seconds. Like she lives here now.
Yeah.
Take her away the next day, and then I read online. You should show them that their attention is not lost.
Yeah.
So Nelly feeding time is your feeding time. Yeah. Even if you done had a full meal already, I would give him a treat. And they ended up being. You couldn't touch Nelly around Diesel. You couldn't.
I did that.
So when
nobody.
So when Nelly ate,
shouldn't be touching Nelly. But
so when Nelly ate, Diesel had a treat, or he would eat.
Nelly had a treat. You ever mix up the treats? Diesel got the bottle.
Daddy, a milk bone again? Daddy, my teeth hot.
No pedigree.
At least your teeth are clean.
Then chicken gravy one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are. But there was this one time, like I said, they were so close. Like somebody walking close to Nelly, he would go like, "Why are you close to her?" That's how serious it got.
So you miss Diesel, huh?
Miss him bad.
So if I was to go like Diesel or Wayne.
That's an easy one. That's easy.
Diesel.
Okay. Diesel or Outkast?
Diesel.
Diesel or Fortnite?
That's the weakness.
He got me?
That's the weakness.
He got me? Wait, who's more fun? Fortnite more fun.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Diesel or KFC Carnival Feast?
The feast can cost less. Diesel costs a lot, man. Diesel costs a lot, man.
Okay.
Taking care of and feeding and grooming.
Getting Diesel back.
Or
today's her birthday, Bianca Belair.
Oh, Bianca Belair.
Living with Bianca Belair.
Living? Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, Diesel miss you forever, always.
He'll understand, right?
He can understand.
So if they can clone Diesel, you'll be like, thanks, but no thanks.
Clone Diesel?
Yeah, like.
Ooh.
They're gonna bring Diesel back, clone him, take his DNA.
Just to get Diesel, boy. You gonna be the same
Same
character?
thing, same
you
character.
have his ashes or something, or
I'll take my Diesel back. Yeah.
wait, will you bury Diesel? You put him
buried.
He's buried. So dig him up. We'll get his
Like
DNA.
real buried, or you just dump him out like the
Real
landfill?
buried.
Oh, okay.
Dump him on the
He's buried. He's buried on your property or somebody else's property.
Saber style.
Why would he be on somebody else?
I don't know. I don't want him to stink on my.
I mean,
I want no cross in my backyard.
right.
People come over for a barbecue. What's that?
No, there's no cross. There's no cross.
Outcast dog is buried outside his yard, right? Yeah.
Where?
Right there, there's a
I
big
remember.
cross, yeah.
Okay, I remember the tomb. Yeah, I remember.
Right where he backed up on him.
I back up on it once already. I fix it back quick. You did? Joking.
Oh boy.
So I mean, technically, come on, everybody driving on it right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm
yeah,
sure if you have a get together by the house, a lot of people park on top of that dog already.
Like, Outcast, do something nicer, like a nice little tombstone.
So do you have something like a tombstone or something for Diesel?
No.
Just a coconut tree, a mango tree.
He's there by the tree. Just know he's there.
He's there by the. You know exactly where the spot
Just
is.
know he's there.
So when it comes time to dig up his DNA, you know where to say.
Don't
right.
tell me about the avocados you give me. That's just no wonder they were nice and ripe and plump.
Avocados from Diesel.
Damn.
Them avocados are good.
They're
don't
really
like.
good, but
The avocados good, don't like.
You have an avocado tree?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She spring this year? No.
Didn't
Hey,
know.
no,
It was
there's-
last year. No, last year I got some.
So it's like
It's not
every,
like the
When
big.
did I give you for real?
That was last
When was
year.
like every other year,
The
right?
same time.
Yeah, they take that long.
Yeah.
It was the day you
But
got.
when they bloom, they go
the
crazy,
day
out
you
of
got,
control.
the day you got your linky. That's when you got it.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Linky, I've been meant to ask you guys this question.
You been dropping?
No.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this.
If you let me answer the question, you find out.
Would you like to guess? So I guess into.
Okay, I feel you. So how do you guys feel about your new IP address?
You said it. I checked, but
You don't have it?
no.
I believe something happened. I don't know what happened. I only checked because he said something.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, I told you you would on Netflix. If you search WWE, there was
Nothing, right.
Nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Because your IP changed.
There's Raw, but there's still not everything because if I switch over to us locally,
Yeah.
then with WWE everything would flow nicely
Ah, okay. Right.
locally.
I like your play on
When I
words.
search WWE,
I like
Yeah.
your play on words.
then yes,
It'll flow.
it'll flow very nicely. You'll find the Royal Rumble, every Royal Rumble ever,
Well, hold on.
King of the
So
Ring,
the whole catalog is there.
the whole thing. But when you go back to the stars,
Right.
it's just Raw alone. Not even SmackDown.
Have you checked?
Not even SmackDown.
Have you checked your IP address?
No, I didn't check.
I didn't know. I didn't pay attention.
That I tell you.
wrong with y'all?
But listen, Raw was there.
I told y'all this last week before I went to
But
Vegas.
that's why I tell you, Raw was there. I didn't care about nothing else after that.
Check
Because
it.
you
Because
said
now I
it.
didn't have to do the switch back on Monday nights. Like switch.
You said it, and I still have like certain websites that I go to. It translates it into French. I hate it.
Go just do.
I'm gonna check it.
I am Miami now for quite some time now.
And you
Yeah,
didn't
I
do
remember
anything.
Outcast is Miami. For
I remember
quite
you
some
said
time
that, but
now.
like I said, because you said
my
it,
handyman, he was like, yeah,
Yeah?
it changed a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago. I was like, wow.
but I only checked the content because when you said it, I said, okay, if that's true, I will find something from WWE. So that's what I did. But there's only Raw, nothing else. So I was like,
Listen,
okay.
it is.
I was like, that's all that need to be there anyway. I don't care.
When I go to all my streaming services,
Yeah.
it is like Disney, a whole new world.
Bye, bro. I can't tell you.
Yo, I mean, like-
it's used for Raw and gaming. Other than that,
Ah man, I can use apps that I could never use from the United States now and stream things
can we
now.
get that Cash App?
Yo, it
Can we
is.
get that Cash App?
Yo,
I'll check it.
I hope it does not change.
Bro, we gotta start using Cash App now.
I hope it does not change. But
I'll check it.
It's
I'll check it.
amazing.
I'll check it when I go home.
Netflix is now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Disney Plus is now.
Well, I wouldn't know because the odd thing is like
No,
again,
you're gonna know.
They're on both because we've been watching now the $1 million secret,
Right.
and it's on board. So the content, I guess, I ain't paying attention to it. But like I said, because of the rotting, I see that something has happened.
Because
But I'll check
Outcast
that.
said
I'll go check
everything
it.
popped up on his now.
Okay,
check
He
it.
I'll
couldn't
check.
figure out why.
I'll check when I
All
go
the
home.
WWE stuff
Yeah.
you can now see.
Speaking about Netflix, we just talked about it. New episodes out today. I think the last two
Oh,
episodes.
today the 9th?
Today's the 9th.
Of
Oh, $1 million
The $1 million secret. It's on Netflix. I don't know if you saw the ad for it, but it's a really, really good show.
$1 Million Secret.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like a game show where you have to lie, deceit, kind of like how government. And
Sort of like St.Maarten.
Right.
Sort of like St.Maarten.
Yeah. You know?
Lie, deceit.
Yeah. So basically, it's
Somebody holding on to the budget.
yeah. So it
That's
starts off with 12 people, and one person out of the 12, they're staying in a nice little mansion, has $1 million. So now basically you have to lie and deceit your way in order for people not to think
Not
that you're,
to know. So you can't
you're the
let nobody
millionaire.
know you have the case with
$1
$1
million.
million. Like literally, there's $1 million in the case.
Yeah, and they give you different
Sounds like, what's it called? Bank? What's it? Wrestling?
Money in
money
the
in the
bank.
bank. Yeah.
That's what sounds like Money in the Bank.
So and then they give you different challenges. They give the millionaire challenges that they have to try to do to give them extra power.
Yeah, but some of the games try to out the millionaire for spite,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Like they literally try to out
Because they
them.
let you do some weird stuff, and if you're not paying attention, you don't notice it. But if you are, you're like, okay, why did he just do that? And that doesn't make any sense. And then they give you a clue. You do some challenges, you end up going into the trophy room, you get a clue as to what the millionaire had to do.
Because the host lets you know that. The host lets you know that the millionaire will have an agenda for the
Right.
day. So of course, anything somebody does now, you're looking, because you don't know what agenda is. The agenda could be like make everybody stand up at the same time, make everybody clap. But now everything, though, because everybody thinks they're a detective, everybody watching everybody funny. You know what was a good one? The agenda where they give the woman, they tell her, use these titles of songs but in a conversation, but you cannot talk about a song.
Yeah, you can't sing
let
it.
them know you're talking about. And hey, that one was a good one.
Yeah.
That one was a good one.
So if you want G, which I know you probably won't, you can check it out.
Probably won't.
It's good though.
$1 million secret.
I got SMG on it. She's watching it. My sister's
Oh, you
watching
start?
it.
I
Yeah.
know you start, man.
Yeah. So I think today's the 9th. The last
three
two,
more
I believe it's the
episodes.
last 2 or 3
It's only
episodes, and then it's done. But it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, also speaking of the night, today's the day that going back to internet. Today's the day Amazon launches.
Oh, that's today?
Launches their satellites.
Oh, they are. Amazon is launching. What do you need satellites for?
They're doing internet,
Amazon.
like Starlink.
For real.
I better stop playing.
Boy.
I gonna make this island vex.
Amazon launches their satellites today.
So how they gonna launch internet and they ain't launched the new Alexa yet? We waiting. You see the ad for Alexa, right?
I think it's out. Isn't it the new Alexa?
By the lie, she ain't out yet.
Maybe not in your region.
What does she do?
I think it's supposed to be
No,
out.
she's supposed not. It not has doesn't have to do with the region. It has to do with your devices. Let me see if I can find the ad. But by Alexa providing no seamless conversation, it's like you're talking to your best friend next to you. She having smooth.
sure it's
smooth
not
talk.
out?
So, but look for a video there for me, please.
I thought it's out.
No, because she's still talking like a bat.
Yeah, because maybe you didn't update, but I could have swore that came out already.
I don't think it's anything to update. It's just
Amazon Project Cooper. First,
What?
Kuiper.
Oh, that's the internet.
Kuiper or Cooper. First,
Kuiper.
Okay, yeah. First full-scale satellite launch. United Launch Alliance will send 27 satellites into low Earth orbit as we begin to full-scale deployment of our satellite internet network.
So Amazon is planning to launch 3,200 satellites in global orbit for internet. So basically, Starlink, if you're wondering how many satellites they have over 7,000 satellites right now in orbit, and Starlink is planning to do 42,000 satellites in orbit for internet. So Amazon, Jeff Bezos is getting on board. So, hey, I guess what they say, competition is good.
This is the new version of the space race, I guess.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So Amazon launches today. They're going to put up 3,000 plus satellites for internet. And you're going to have a choice now, I guess, if you're in the States, to pick between Starlink or Amazon.
Wow.
Who you want as your internet provider. That's how it is.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
All right.
when you have time later, go on your Amazon app in the search bar, like you're searching for a product. Just type in new Alexa.
New Alexa.
Just type in new Alexa there.
Okay.
I think it's out already.
And
Bro.
it got pop up.
I think I talked about that on the air. It's out already.
Yeah, but it still have will email you when available. Say it's now out.
Your region again. Remember, you're looking at your IP.
Well, we're in Miami now.
No, you're in Miami when you're home. When you're home, you're in Miami. I think it's out already.
Yeah, notify me. Yeah, when it's available, I guess.
Nah, man, you ain't think that popping yet.
So she's basically what, updated? I guess more features. and-
Yeah, crazy
Conversation is more human-like.
Okay.
Watch the video later. Like,
Yeah, they have commercials on TV for
Yeah.
you. You can talk to her and have a conversation. Like you can say, like, hey,
like she hitting you like your boyfriend in car. You're like, nah, he ain't car.
you can be
yet.
like, hey Alexa,
Straight conversation.
I'm really trying to figure out what to do
Yeah.
with my car or whatever. Should I sell it? And she'll come back to you and say, talk to you like, okay, so what kind of car you have? This is what you should do. This is what you should do.
How much you should sell it
How
for?
much you sell it? Yeah, she'll have a conversation with you.
What?
Yes, sir. It's very scary.
Okay. Yeah. No, Rama, it's not an actual device. It's the software, right?
Wow.
Because Rama sent a picture. It's not. It didn't load at me. He asked
Oh
it-
no,
He asked if this is what we're talking about.
Because if you have the echo the echo dots,
Yeah.
you will not be able to use.
Oh, because that's what I have.
No, you have to at least have the echo show 5, 8, or 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You have to at least. Now, if you have one of those, then she will work on the older Echoes.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to have at least one of those.
Echo Show, $299. I'm fine. I'll wait.
For
how much it costs?
For the 10.
For the
That's for the 10.
For the Echo Show 15,
Oh, they're on 15 now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
$300.
No, I'm fine enough with my 8. I'm
Yeah,
good
right?
with the 8.
I'm good with my Google.
All right.
Is that
Question
better
of the
than
day.
Hold on, we gotta play a game. It's Wednesday.
No, I thought it was Thursdays we
What game
played.
you have for Wednesday?
We gotta do trivia.
Oh, trivia's
He
on
make it
Wednesday.
seem like it's something we've been doing. You know, like
We did a couple of
He
Wednesdays.
does. Yeah, he does.
See,
You haven't been.
That's why you need to start
Not in 2
coming.
years.
We need to start coming to work more often. Okay.
If the budget was right.
It was in the memo.
Day time for 2 youths and a lie.
Okay, we're gonna play a little Family Feud style. Okay. A recent poll asked Americans about where they have cried. Name the 5 settings where the greatest share of people said they have cried. It's like a little Family Feud. We got to find the number 1 answer on the board.
Okay.
SMG, go first.
Your answer.
Weddings?
Weddings. Hey, good answer. Hey, good
Survey
answer.
says.
Oh Lord, not weddings.
That was your first answer?
You want me to say funeral?
We got 3 strikes. That would have been a great one.
Yeah.
So I'll go with that. Funerals. Good answer. All right.
Number 2 answer on
Number
the board.
2 answer. We're gonna play.
Number 2 answer on the board. Once again, the question is:
How much dumb Americans they ask this to?
They asked Americans about where they have cried. Name 5 settings where the greatest share of people said they've cried. So far,
Okay.
you got number 2 at a funeral.
Spoon,
There's
your
5
answer.
answers.
Okay, you done say funeral, you done say
She said
thing.
wedding. She got a
I
straight.
feel like let me think like a dumb American.
Oh Jesus!
Why you want G like that?
he feel a laser burden to
Alright.
his
No,
skull.
I didn't feel it.
The movies.
Movies. Good answer. Good
The
answer.
movies.
Bing. Number
Okay.
4 answer on the board. Number
All right.
4.
SMG, don't give us another strike. Come. What's your answer?
Where do people cry at?
Come on.
I don't know, the hospital?
Hospital.
Yeah,
Good answer.
that's it.
All right.
After a birth or something.
Good answer.
Survey says.
Jesus Christ.
That's why you can't put Caribbean people on that shoulder.
They be all cursing, right?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, Mary, St. Joseph. Who said he?
I tell you, we should have bring Sarah instead.
I ain't tell you bring grandma. I ain't tell you should bring
Setting. Graduation.
graduation.
Good answer.
This one's a tricky one.
Come, Steve.
So it's on the it's probably on the list, but not top 5.
I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Okay.
It's the last answer on the board, but it's not graduation. It's at school.
At school. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The first day of school?
Huh?
Oh, is it the first day of school?
Steve wanna give team. Steve
You
wanna
want to
give
give it?
team.
Yeah. Bing.
I mean, somebody get your report card. I cried.
Steve wanna-
I got my report card. I cried like a baby.
Because you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
man, you gotta get Steve wanna give team.
Steve would have given it to him? Okay,
Steve
at
wanna
school. So you have 2 more left.
Okay,
Number 1
Rummer's playing too.
and number
Oh,
3.
He said his answer.
Okay.
He said at the office.
At the office.
Oh, I thought he would have said on stage.
So road match.
Oh! Backstage. Number one answer.
I love you, Robert. I love you. 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 I love you, Robert. I love you. I bet you he played no more.
This game don't says Roma has logged off. Backstage.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
What was his answer? I'm sorry.
His answer was
At the office.
At the
at
office.
the office.
Yeah.
Robert trying to tell us something.
Oh Lord.
What he say?
He said like a promotion or you get fired at the office. No.
Okay. Well, no.
Nope. Two more left. Number 1 and number 3
Location.
is left. Okay, question once again. They polled Americans to ask them about where they have cried.
Somebody's calling.
At the hospital.
Lazy, good morning. She said hospital.
Oh, you said
Lazy,
I know.
I want to say, I would say airport.
at the airport. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
True,
Somebody's leaving.
Somebody leaving.
True. No.
Nope.
Sorry, the only person that cries is Brian Mingle. Anyways,
Oh, you look
Oh my
like
gosh.
1 and 3 left. And the number 1 answer on the board and the number 3 answer. Where have Americans cried the most?
Lazy, good morning.
Morning.
What's up?
I good. I thought you answered the question. I said number 1 answer is closet.
Is where?
Closet.
In the closet. Hold it up, G. Hold it up.
Closet?
Oh my god.
Keep it in the closet.
What happened? The husband came home? You trying to figure out how you going to get out?
In the closet.
In the closet.
In the closet. You got
Good answer, but no.
Yeah, but no. I don't know if I can give this to him.
Because I hope I noticed he say yeah, but no. Because my next answer to you was in the bedroom.
Yeah, but no.
No?
Well,
It's at home.
Is it a
basically.
room?
at home.
Oh, just at home.
At
Oh,
home,
okay.
at home is the number 1 answer.
Number 1.
That's the number 1 answer.
Number 1 answer. Where have you cried? At home.
I mean,
yeah,
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
And
Okay.
the number 3 answer, I want me to tell you.
Wait. What are the answers that we got so
You
far
got
in
in
the
your
top
home,
5?
number 1, funeral, number 2, number 4, movie theater, and number 5 at school.
At school.
So we missing number 3.
Missing number 3.
So we have home, we have movies.
I like airport. I think that maybe that should have been there, but I guess not.
Church.
Church. That's a good one.
Not there.
Not there.
I mean, at a funeral, it's the same thing.
What's
right?
number 3
I'm
then?
trying to figure out how people don't cry.
At a sunset.
Where would you cry?
Overlooking a sunset. Amusement park. At the bank.
That's another good
Where
one.
would you cry?
That's
number
another
3.
good one. At the bank.
Hit me again, G. We have 1, 2, 4, and 5.
In your home,
In home.
at a funeral, in a movie, and at school. So
I think this is.
Home, funeral, movies.
I think this is Andre.
Andre.
What's up?
Good, man. Good.
Well, what's,
What about hospital?
no, we said that
said
one.
that
We said
That
that.
was another good one, though. But
Yeah,
no,
not the hospital.
After election.
In your car.
In the car.
you're correct. In the
What?
car. Number 3, in the
In
car.
the car.
sense.
Oh, shout out to Jay from Aruba. And Rama said it. Well, Rama said on the street. In the street.
No, Rama said in the police car. See, a lot of that happening.
Yeah, right. In the back of the police car.
That makes sense.
It's not my gun.
Car is a good answer.
In the
It is a
car.
good answer.
Okay, true.
Now,
It is a good answer.
if they polled Caribbean people,
Oh,
definitely the hospitals.
hospital is one.
definitely on that list.
In somebody else's house.
Funeral is all. Funeral is also on that list.
Yeah.
Maybe the closet might be there too, because like you said, you're in somebody else's house. So if that was a Caribbean poll, it might
For sure.
make that. I don't think school, not in the Caribbean, right?
Nah.
Yeah, you
Maybe
cry.
after school,
No,
they're
you
filming
crying.
you. They're filming you getting
Yeah, you
fighting.
crying. Trust me, you crying.
They're filming you fighting. So yeah, it might be school.
Getting your ass bust in. Yeah. Oh, cry for sure.
Definitely in the village.
Ooh.
Crying in the village.
Yeah.
Hanakana.
You never see.
On a Latin night. Hell yeah.
Nobody cries in the. There's no crying in the village.
Never check the bathrooms.
There's enough crying in the village.
Enough crying.
Enough.
There's no crying in the village. What? Because you got a chicken leg short or something?
No.
There's crying in the village.
More like your chicken leg gets short. It wasn't supposed to be short.
I've seen some crying. Some crying in the village.
Yeah, enough crying in the village.
Okay.
Enough crying.
So you don't love me? You really don't love me anymore?
Y'all speaking from experience.
That story was real specific.
That's what, right? That's what we doing. Right in front of my face. Ay, ay, ay. After bring it to my mother. Yeah.
I thought the village was MySpace.
Okay, exactly.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there's been crying in the village.
Really?
Enough crying.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's fights in
Tis the season. Yeah, you cry after the fight too.
Exactly.
You cry after the fight
Before,
too.
during, and after.
Yeah. Well, okay, anyway, that's our little game show there.
All right, that was nice.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
Fun.
Now you spoil the people and they already need every Wednesday now.
We did something like the last 2 Wednesdays. What we do last Wednesday? Wednesday.
I can't remember what it was. I know Mark was there. He played a few.
Oh,
with
my
us.
week.
Yeah, he played a few with us. Question of the day.
QOD.
Oh, shout out to Patrice. Patrice again.
Patrice again.
He was here yesterday.
I saw that. So did he talk about AT Illich Road?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Supposed to be today.
Nothing's happening when I drove here.
No, tonight. Tonight, I believe tonight.
Last night, yesterday, coming from the airport, they were doing in front of the insurance place.
Yes, in front of Guardian Group.
Guardian Group.
Oh, okay.
They were fixing. They fixed.
Oh, yeah?
They repositioned.
Oh,
I know they. Yeah, I don't know if they were.
They're still there because I were there this morning. I went to the gym.
Okay.
They were still there. I thought they were. They were
removing.
No, but when I passed this morning to go to the gym, they just fix them straight.
They just-
That corner, bust your tire.
They just straighten it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason for that he said is because of
the water there.
sewage water.
Yeah, that I could see. It's always wet there.
He said that's
Yeah,
illegal.
boy.
That's illegal sewage water. So they're trying to find the source, and then
Come on,
Who
really?
Who could go this?
Is it that hard to find the source?
I mean, everybody.
Just go upstream. Follow where it's going.
Yeah, it has to come up from
Right,
up.
it's coming-
That's the only way. It's up.
It doesn't have to come from up. Just follow the rivers going. The cuckoo water going this way. You go
The other way,
I
right?
mean, there's a couple ups, so you can't be just. It's
not
not
that-
easy. Like it's you. It's a couple ups.
We all
that side.
had science class.
Wait,
we know how gravity
It
works.
coming from this gravesite?
I'm so stupid.
I'm saying, but it's a couple ups. So it could run.
Wait, it's coming from this Swami place?
Exactly.
There's a couple.
Exactly.
Couple places.
I ain't eating there again. I mean, it's a couple ups.
Oh
So
my god. Yeah, I mean it's not hard to figure out, Patrice, where it's coming from. Vromi.
Well,
Ray.
they're working on that. So I think he said today should be the milling. They're going to mill it.
Mill.
Shave it down,
Shave it.
as
I
Spoon
really
would
say
say.
shave.
So they're calling Jack.
shave the shave the road.
Shaving it down.
Okay, so today, that's what he said. They're going to do it today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see.
All right.
He ain't that ready.
So you see. Yeah.
Anything else groundbreaking?
No, we talked about
know.
building permits and versus civil permits and all of that, and the building and trying to figure out stuff. And I asked about a lot of the times we see accidents happen on the road and signs get knocked down, light poles and guardrails, and they don't get fixed back because the insurance company pays the cars or whoever's involved in an accident, and government is left with the bill and a broken.
Really?
So they're working on something like that where, let's say, a sign gets involved in an accident or a guardrail or light pole.
Really?
That cost is now going to be passed on to
Imagine that.
person that causes the damage.
Wow.
So of course that has to be written into policy or whatever.
Which will take another 4 years. But,
yeah. So
yeah.
So all of that too. So maybe if that happens, don't be surprised our premiums start going up.
I mean, but it's like when someone hits you and doesn't have insurance.
True. You're stuck with the bill.
Stuck with the bill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuck with the bill. Nothing I could do.
So those are some of the big things he talked about.
Okay.
Yeah. He also talked about Tommy. No, Tommy who does the Tommy Road Works.
Oh, Tommy from Bonneville.
Yeah, TRW, Tommy Road Works.
Okay, Tommy Road Works.
Yeah. He says he appreciates what Tommy does and other people when they go and they fill up the holes
Okay.
and whatever, but technically it's illegal.
Everything's illegal.
Yeah, because he said whatever happens if you put stuff in there, like
The wrong mix could
could cause more damage than.
Well, allow me to retort. If he doesn't fix the pothole and causes damage to your car, I can't get nothing anyway.
Yeah.
If he does fix the pothole and causes damage to my car, I get nothing anyway. So just let Tommy fix the
Let Tommy
pothole.
fix
So he says here, but he says sometimes when you look at what other people or Tommy did, there's all kind of stuff in there. There's twigs and steel and
special mix.
I feel you, but still, I'd rather Tommy put steel and I don't know than just leaving it.
Because after, at least when Tommy done is this, you don't have to swerve anymore.
True.
You can drive over it. You're gonna feel it.
For a few days,
You're gonna feel it, but at least you could drive over it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But the swerving that we still doing on a lot of roads here, like here still, people reaching on your side, and yet when they reach on your side, you wrong, eh?
He was also talking about
as long as Tommy ain't putting dead bodies in the hole and filling the hole up.
He was also talking about
shin bone,
talking about
collarbone,
talking about the paints.
What paint?
The paint that they use.
Oh, the road. They finally got some good paint.
Not really. They still look. I mean, I don't know why they don't consult with the front side, because the front side has great whatever they use. But he said the problem is we don't have enough road cleaning that takes place. So like street sweepers and everything. Because he says after you do the paint, there's some that wash off after a certain amount of time. But then you have the I think I can't remember the name, but it's like a paint that's like burnt onto the road, thermal paint or something like that. But once with all the debris that comes down from the hills after the rain and the dirt and the mud, it messes up that thing. So if you have like street sweepers that constantly clean the road, take away the dirt and the mud and everything, it would last longer. But because we don't have that, even if they use that specific type of...
I ain't feeling that, Patrice.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't see no street sweepers.
I am not feeling that answer.
How you say like?
No, I ain't feeling that answer. Just go get
Daryl, talk to the bike.
go get the paint that is really thick and it just goes on the road. It's thick.
Yeah.
You ever see
that you can feel it when you drive
you
on
can
it.
feel it. You drive, you step on it. You see they do it in New York. It's just thick.
Yeah.
I don't know what they putting in it.
I know what I is for
It's
real, but
thick.
Yeah, but
other places like you feel it, it's supposed to help you.
Exactly.
You feel it to keep your side.
You should know about thickness.
Oh, you need to go.
Ay.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Domino's. They have something new. Big ups to John.
No.
John, don't forget, sign the contract. They have the new cheesy stuffed crust.
Yes, they had it for maybe about 2 weeks now. I've seen it mentioned a couple of times, but yeah. I like you, John, but can't beat him.
Join him.
Because a lot of other companies have been doing this for a while
yeah.
with the cheesy crust. So Domino's is like, you know what? We got to do it too. You know, if McDonald's has cheeseburgers and we only have hamburgers,
Stop sleeping.
we got to start doing cheeseburgers.
Self.
Yeah. So I mean, I've never tried. I think I tried it once. I did try it once. I don't know where I was, but I tried it once. It's different. It's different, and you want to eat the crust first.
If it's
Because it's cheese in it.
Cheese, yeah.
So usually eat the slice in the corner first. You want to eat the crust first. Trust me. Trust me. It's good.
okay. Let's see. Question of the
QOD
of the days.
What was yesterday's?
Because you missed it. Orange or purple?
Purple. No, orange. Orange is my favorite color.
I was like, what?
Orange is my favorite color.
Yeah, that was yesterday's tiebreak choose. Just random. Just draw two random colors, orange or purple.
That's your new party colors?
No. Let's see. And then the other one is, Monday was what series are you watching or into right now?
Oh, I just finished White Lotus last night. Hated it. Season 3. Did not like it at all. Did not like season 3.
Okay.
Somebody always dies, of course, but I didn't like it. Did not like it at all. What else did I'm watching Daredevil.
Okay.
So I'm watching that right now. A new episode is out. And I think that's it. I've caught up on just about everything.
All right. And you're going to enjoy this one. What store or business do you miss that doesn't exist anymore? Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be here on the island, but yeah.
Latest gear.
I forgot about that one. Bubba's. Oh, I forgot about those.
Store or a business. Oh, wow.
Restaurant. Doesn't matter.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is so broad. It could be a clothing store. Gilbert's. I miss Gilbert's. Nobody remembers Gilbert's.
No.
I was like, hurry.
What's Gilbert?
Gilbert's was next to Radio Shack. It was a department store.
Oh,
It had
okay.
4 or 5 levels.
That's over there in Tong.
Right,
The building is still there.
yeah, buildings
It's falling apart.
People park in front of the car.
yeah.
Yeah, that was Gilbert's.
Ah.
That was Gilbert. That was like St. Martin's, Macy's.
Oh,
Old
it's
Joe-
like
Oh, I was gonna say
so it's-
Penny's.
So it's like a department store.
department
Oh,
store and
okay.
everything. Gilbert's. I think it's before Penny's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then it turned into the Parts Beehive. That building, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Gilbert's.
True.
I'm just dating myself. I don't know. Something that I was not here anymore. That's a good. What you say, Spoon?
I said, what did I say?
I don't remember.
What did I say?
Oh, you said
You probably said
You
Risden's.
said
Risen is one for sure.
yeah.
Yes, Risen.
You said I think it was Burger King Simpson Bay, the truck. Did you say
missed
that? No, you didn't say that. What did you say?
I can't remember.
You get it.
Movie? You said movies?
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
How'd you miss?
No, that was his answer.
That was mine.
A lot
Galaxy.
of rudeness there. A lot of rudeness in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Chino.
Air Leckerbeck.
You, Chino, and what's his name? I still see him. He drives the cars now.
Not Andrew. Oh, just drive the cars?
He has the car service. Oh, jeez. I was just hanging with him not too long ago. He was behind the counter, too. Cashier. It was Chino and, oh, jeez, another brain freeze. Anyway, let's move on. It'll come to me when I'm not thinking. What's some of the answers? Give me some of the answers that people said online.
Someone said he deserves his retirement, but we miss the Burger Man across from Orania School.
Oh.
Clarence, the one
Clarence.
who you put into retirement.
Facts.
Make the man
G-Shot the man.
file
down.
bankruptcy.
G-Shot the man.
Yeah.
Down. Shut him down.
He never recovered from that chili
That was fun, though.
contest.
That was fun.
Poor man.
You know what I want? I got something.
What's that?
It's kind of general. Something I want. How's the question again?
A store or
business.
business that you missed that doesn't
Oh, it's a
exist
store
anymore.
of business. Okay, I can't say that.
Why?
Well, okay, town.
Oh,
That's
Phillipsburg.
Miss Tom in
True.
general.
I wish town was back to the way town was when I was young.
Yeah.
You know, Friday, everybody's in town on Friday.
Yeah. At night, all the stores
All
you
the-
could see in the stores. You could window shop.
Yeah, that's
you
what
could
I
walk. you could
town.
feel safe.
Town was back busting. That's what I meant.
True.
If I'm going to focus on SXM, town.
True.
Town. All the stores, the thing, you know. But they too have to evolve.
I miss Scorpios.
Yeah.
That's town again.
Somebody said, yeah.
The Cellar, that's town. Spritzer and Furman, that's town.
Someone said food center back in the days.
Not those stairs, hell no.
Caribbean Palm, somebody said.
That's town.
Yeah.
Town.
The windmill on Front Street.
Town.
Mac Cosmetics when they used to be on Front Street.
Town.
Someone said Benetton.
Town.
The bowling alley.
Across the street.
So, man, people will still say talk.
Ashoka.
Town.
That was before Bull Chance and
Town.
in class. You had Ashoka. You had Rams. Not Rams the supermarket, but you also had a Rams that did electronics as well.
Town.
Yeah.
I miss Sunset movies.
Oh, yeah. Free my boy France.
I miss Sunset movies.
There might not be any more movies in St. Martin.
I mean,
What the heck you talking about?
I heard that rumor. That's true?
That's what the school children saying.
You got everybody who listed invested now.
No,
We need
I
to know what's going on.
saw someone posted or someone was telling me about it,
So
but
they
I was
know that?
like,
No more.
I heard so.
That's the.
What, they going online?
I mean, you're online already.
That's why. Yeah.
No more.
I guess because nobody going.
And you know when people gonna start going? When they hear the news, this is gonna be the last thing. Now everybody, no, we need to keep it together. I wasn't going in the first place. I used to send a root here and there.
This is the only place I could have meet with her.
Facts.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Man.
that's the talk.
for real.
That's what I hear on the campfire. That no more movies. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it a couple of times. Facts. The building will be there,
And
Yeah, I'm sure.
but that'll be turned into something else.
Not a casino.
Maybe a nightclub.
Oh God.
but wait.
I don't know. I mean,
Another hot dogs.
you got
No, come on. No. Let's help them. We don't always help you. Why we can't help them? Okay, bam, I got it. I know what the problem is. Let's move somewhere else. I doing too much. I don't need 7, just 2. We don't stop laughing. Stop laughing. We don't need 7.
We
2.
survived with 2 before when it was just 2, right?
And they were right around the corner from each other.
Yeah.
We just
Literally.
I mean 2.
You would park by GB
I
and
just
go to
mean
the
2
movies.
screens. I just mean 2 screens.
Yeah, he made 2 screens.
I just mean 2 screens. I mean 2 competitors.
Park in Lambert spot and go to
Yeah.
the movies.
He ain't walking out. That means after that,
We just need 2. Either full 7 all the time, no lie. No.
True.
We just need 2. You pick the 2 hottest things that are playing, and we play. Done.
I like when
Tyler
they had,
Perry and some.
Because let's be honest, you look at some of the posters, you be like, who watching this?
Yeah.
I
Like,
like.
what is this? I never even heard of this.
You remember when movies 1 and 2 for a time opened back up
Yes,
again?
and he made it like a lounge or something.
It was a
Yeah.
movie theater, but it was at couches and it was more
Right.
like for
Yeah.
adults.
Yeah.
You could order food
Order
and everything.
wine,
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Who did that? I remember that for real.
That was Outcast Family, and they had
The
one.
Hodges?
And they had exactly.
No,
Guy?
not that side of the family.
What's on the movie?
Intermission. He performing.
Yeah, right. When I get to St.Maarten.
Okay. No, but that was cool.
It was.
I enjoyed that. Number 1, I didn't have to go over the hill. Number 2, it was nobody talking and kicking your chair. They had couches. They had you could have got champagne, wine, cheesecake, popcorn.
And they would let you know, like in advance, what movie is going to be showing this week, or you could. I think you could vote for your movies.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
and it was like couches. It was very comfortable.
nice, yeah.
And basically, you would order right what you want and go sit down.
And they bring the food.
And they would bring it to you. That was cool. I missed that so much. That was cool. But yeah, so people watch Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's still things that out that we don't have access to immediately, and a lot of people still love the feel of going to the movies.
Okay, watch this.
I still say
Ready?
downsize.
You ready?
That's the problem.
When was the last time you went to the movies?
No, I can't.
I rest my
but
case.
it was this year. It was this year.
When was the last time you went to the movies?
I can't remember.
You actually have to think about it. When was the last time you went to the movies?
Because
here's another one.
Because like I just said,
Here's another
there's
one.
a bunch of posters I watching. I don't know what that is. But you want me to
Here's
tell you what?
another
A
one.
lot of people problem is too. Nobody watches TV anymore. You remember
What's
the
it?
good feel of watching TV?
You see the
You'll
commercials.
See a commercial, you be like, I need to go watch that, and that's what happens with me. I went movies with Nelly because I was watching TV.
That was my next question.
And
When
she
was the
saw
last time
that.
you went to the movies without Nelly?
Why watch? Why?
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Don't say with who, but just.
Oh God! Whoa,
That's a good question. That's a good question. Super King, when's the last time you went to the movies?
It was.
no, but you recently went.
I did.
Yeah,
I feel so, but I can't remember what was the
Never
movie.
mind. Cut the conversation.
No, I did.
I think it was Barbie was the last one you went to.
No, I went
No,
after that.
you went
I went
after
after that.
that.
But what was the movie I went to watch?
And somebody said you didn't like it. I remember, was that?
No, Barbie I didn't like. It was a movie I recently went to.
Mario?
With
No?
no.
No.
Wasn't there something you said you didn't like it? Or you didn't like the... I could have swore. And I
I
was
feel,
like,
yeah.
and there was something you said you didn't like. And I think I
I went
agreed
to
with
the
you.
movies and I liked
I
it.
can't.
I know you went to see Beetlejuice.
That was
That's
yes,
what it
that was it.
Which one?
Beatles, damn.
That was horrible. I saw that on the plane, actually, but that
Yeah.
was horrible.
yeah, it's bad.
That was bad. But yeah, I mean, the movies doesn't make money. They make money on concession. They don't make money off of tickets.
Agreed.
They make money off concession.
Exactly.
Which is-
that's why I say Hollywood screens ain't needed.
But our concession here, I'm sorry not to.
And
yeah,
it's very slow.
very slow. You spend more time in the line than.
Okay, that's super SMG talking, y'all. I go to the movie. I'll be going to see the Thunderbolts next week.
No, we
you guys do a great job at concession.
But then again, it depends.
But
on
let him bring in Voss so he could perform during.
It depends on the day and
So
the
he
time.
could start with the popcorn popping.
It depends. It depends on the day and the time that you go. So of course, if you go during busy times, it's going to be slow. If you go early or whatever,
Right.
No, but
you get through faster.
This time
But
I've been there 30 minutes and I stood 30
Still in the
minutes
line.
in the concession stand. Like I missed the previews and
Yeah.
everything.
most of the time, it's the people in the line. Like you've been standing in line.
You don't done watch that thing to see what you want.
It's a popcorn or a hot dog. Or
Exactly.
nacho.
There ain't much to choose from.
They have
So,
the chili cheese fest.
right. I wonder, what should I get?
Yeah.
You get what you get every week, the tripleta, whatever it's called.
Tripleta.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
Let's go.
He
Let's
knows
go. Yeah.
It is nice.
Because it's annoying.
Yeah, you've been standing there.
You've been
the whole
standing there,
time.
you're just cha 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 cha
Yeah,
cha
but
cha.
that's exactly why, because they like to face each other. And I tell us so. And I tell us so.
Next.
So it's you.
Go.
It's you.
What you want?
Ooh.
Cha cha
And now
cha.
he got turned around. Babe, what you say?
Cha 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 cha. You got a trace? I mean, come on, man. Let's go.
That's another annoying thing.
I don't know.
What's that?
No trays.
Yeah.
Just our people in lines. It's everywhere. It's the movies, concession. It's the bank lines, the ATM
Yeah,
lines.
well.
I don't know why it comes to do. And up to this, they don't understand the ATM one.
So how do you explain the GB line?
What you doing? They don't know what they come here to do.
Nah.
Who, the
Let me
workers?
see. I know what I offer you.
Who paying or the workers?
They try to.
sometimes,
Both of them.
Sometimes like
Both of them trying to hustle each other. Well, you owe. Well, I only have. Both of them play with each other.
Making a deal.
Trying to
Yeah,
feel
right.
each other out.
$1 million secret.
Yeah.
Hey, what you were saying, SMG?
God.
Oh no, I'm saying none. I'm having no trays is annoying too.
Oh yeah, no.
Who
trays.
having no trays?
The movies.
Oh, you mean if they're all
You
done?
have 7 screens but 4 trays. Like,
And
really?
you gotta use the babies and booster seats.
Aye,
That's why I
aye.
said that we help them downstairs. Find another building. Go take back Galaxy building.
What's in there now?
A nail salon?
Yeah.
A nail salon
It's a
and a
nail
clothing store.
salon.
Nail salon next to it, isn't it?
Isn't it the clothing store?
It's a clothing store, right?
Isn't it T's closet?
Is
Wait,
it?
okay.
Isn't the tea's closet next to
Help me here because I really can't remember. But when you
You
walk in,
asking me?
when you walk in the door, when it was
When it was Galaxy,
was
yeah.
it stairs?
Yeah, the roti,
Or was
man.
just walking
You
straight?
walk in, you have the concession stand to your right.
Yeah.
Then you can go up the stairs.
Yeah.
You,
Then it
you
has
can
stairs.
stay downstairs,
There was-
watch
there
the
was a-
downstairs
okay,
movie,
right.
or you walk up the stairs to the upstairs
So the
movie.
reason why I asked that question is now, because like I said, I don't recall because a shutter is be there. The nail salon is somewhere there.
Yeah, there's a
Or
sewing
hair salon,
place. There's
a sewing place. But what I was gonna ask, the stairs.
Oh, the stairs disappear too?
The stairs still there? That's what I want to know.
Stairs is inside the building. I don't know.
Is that the shutter? Maybe that's always closed then. There's a shutter when you drive through the alley. There's always a shutter that's always closed. But I don't know. I don't recall. Listen, just move. 2 screens. That's it.
That's it.
And where we putting these screens at?
We go right
Carlson's
back. We go
Conference Center.
We got right back Panfield.
Panfield
Taking
again?
back that building.
But they
Who in there?
gonna-
Who that is? Who in there?
Printed sign. What you gonna tell Vic?
Oh, never mind. Are you good?
Vic, you don't need this all
You
this
don't need
space.
all of this.
You can print in the back.
I mean, look, you go downstairs. Anybody making a sign every day? No.
Only kind about it in elections. That's all.
Only
That's
can, the only can you April, summer, and Christmas. Other than that, okay, just push our things to the back and we can open the movies. When I need to make signs, I can use it during the day, the weekend.
okay. Print
Deal? Are you here print during the day?
I wanted to
Movies
know that
during
was a
the
movie
day.
theater.
Print Vic? I would think so.
I'm pretty sure he heard that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or he could print the movie posters. Then you still
wait,
stay in
that-
business. What?
No,
Yes.
not print and sign.
Yes.
Movies 1 and 2. Isn't that
No, it's
the food
Print and
place?
sign. No, the food place was
To the
because you had
left.
the movies and food place was
Subway's
to the
on one side, food place on the
Okay,
other
yes.
side.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sir.
But they gotta go.
Yeah.
Trade.
What we trading with?
Okay, the downsize, right?
So put print and sign
2
over-
screens, print and sign, take all our your branches and take the movie building. Apparently, I need it. I need a space. No, there we go. So now, are you go over there?
Theater 1 is shirts.
No,
Theater 2
no,
is
no.
signs.
You got 7 sections.
Right.
And here are signs. Here, let me go, G. Help me out. Signs,
Shuts.
shuts,
The other one's just hats.
banners,
Banners.
hats,
Post
Come on.
flyers,
flyers,
business cards.
business cards. One more. Come on, Vic.
Car wrapping.
We car
Okay.
wrapping. 7 rooms.
You can even drive in your car
And boom.
and get it wrapped.
No, what the movie's gonna do now is leave, because we need back 2 screens.
Yeah. Mhm.
We're gonna leave you with order fade. You could display what you just do in each of them rooms. Boom, this how our shutters look. This how our banners will look.
And the whole theater.
The whole theater. And you got show room, leave all the seats. have the seats in the front to see what we do, but the rest of the room is the machinery.
Okay.
So they could print. And now we're gonna move the movies. We're gonna move them right there. Take back Planfield. Take back the movies. 2 screens.
I got
We're
you.
back to the old school.
Okay. So Princess Anne's over the hill now.
They're over the hill now.
Lazy, good morning.
Morning. I agree. They could just downsize, but they don't have to move the building. They could stay in the building and transfer some of the rooms into a bowling alley.
A bowling alley. We tried that already. I think we tried that already.
Yeah, right.
Been there, done that.
They got downsize.
Later. Yeah, I missed the bowling alley. That was another one.
Bowling alley was
Or like you just, I mean, hey, you never. Listen, that could be a whole fun zone in there.
oh jeez.
So the bowling alley? Oh, you mean? Oh.
Yes, it's
Listen.
got out one of the screens.
Okay, G.
Got out one of the screens. Put the bowling alley in there.
No.
Got out another
They
one.
have one in Vegas. I walked past it in
Yeah, the
Vegas.
same thing what G.
Got out another one. Put an arcade in
The
there.
same thing what G just came back from. The
VR.
laser, the VR thing.
Got out another one.
That'll work.
Put it in there.
Yeah.
That'll
Don't make it into a whole convention center too.
VR.
We don't have enough of those. Laser, good morning.
Me again. How accurate that information is.
How accurate is what?
we don't know.
all
Right
the
now, we
things-
just
I
joshing.
know.
Schoolyard.
We just joshing.
It didn't reach the principal yet.
Right, but it's yeah. It could-
Are you sure it's like down or just transferred to somewhere else? Move location.
it could
Yeah, that's
move
like the
location,
only thing
but,
we have left for like a family, yeah.
huh?
He says the only thing
That's
left
the
for
only
like
thing we have
families,
for
really. Yeah.
family gathering and stuff.
Yeah, Amelia Wilson. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
You went-
Listen, I go to the movies more than anybody.
you go a lot.
More than anybody in this room.
Combined,
so,
probably.
yeah,
I love
combined.
the movies.
Yeah, SMG goes a
Because
lot.
look,
SMG goes
mini
a lot.
golf
too.
gone.
Who?
Bowling alley
Mini
gone.
golf, yeah.
Arcade gone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything for family gone. All we're getting is more casinos and
KFC truck
Like
gone.
clubs.
I mean, not KFC. I'm Burger
Yeah.
King truck.
Burger King truck.
Burger King. Yeah, that was one of my
Family.
answers.
I feel you, bro.
Carousel gone. Everything.
Carousel gone. I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I should just move somewhere else after that.
Go Aurora
That'll
and
be
go to the
better.
water park.
Later.
Cool.
Take it easy.
Gone.
Man, oh man.
Andre, gone.
Andre. Gone, yeah.
Gone.
Shout out to Bulldog. He was listening for a little bit. He was hearing us talking about all the different places.
And he was like, oh, God, let me turn this off. Oh, they're killing
No,
me.
he says memories. He remembers all of those places
Memories.
too. Yeah. So I actually got the question of the day from him. I stole it from his show.
Stole it from his show.
Yeah, he did it like last week. So I was looking for one.
That's what
It's
you were
like-
listening to see.
Yeah. So
So who had a better response? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know. I guess us.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess us. He just casually chewing.
Laser.
You,
Rama. What's up, man?
what going on?
We're good.
I just called to add real quick, because I hear you saying, first of all, are you on really long? Like, gee, you actually.
Are you long?
First of all.
You're supposed to be working.
You're supposed to be arresting people.
Exactly.
Second of all.
Confiscating
second of all,
crossbows.
we are we talking about this place gone, that place gone, but in actuality, to G's point, how many of us actually support it enough for it to stay open?
True.
Yeah, I mean, we only supported
We don't-
once.
I feel like you're talking about somebody.
All I want to do is go experience it once and done. When was the last time you went Rainforest Adventure?
Wow.
When was the last time you do these things that we have?
That was never for us.
for you
That was
and
never
Suppa,
for
yeah.
us.
They're not for us. They're not for us.
Then not for us.
But I mean, when was the last time you went to these things that we have as attractions to say that, these people, these businesses could stay alive on the island?
Yeah,
Well,
true.
I mean, if it ain't up for Saturdays, what you want me to do? What you want me to do, Rama? What you want me to do?
No, but I just saying, like we just always say, yeah, this gone, that gone, and miss old St.Maarten, but there's a reason they're gone. Some
Yeah.
gone
I
in
agree with you.
retirement,
I agree with you.
But
Sure.
the others is because they can't sustain anymore, especially in this day and age. They're going to have to put a price at a certain height, and then people can't pay. And they say, yeah, but what about a local discount? Not kind of foolishness, and then they're going to have to eventually leave.
I mean, Irma took the butterfly farm, so
Yeah. I mean,
Well, Irma went to the butterflies, period. By the thing.
but the,
The butterfly farm's coming back.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Well, I was just speaking to somebody who's wants to bring it back.
wants to bring back butterflies. Yeah, that was a nice tourist attraction.
They're trying to bring that back.
Yeah.
That.
Well, maybe something as to what Roma was saying, maybe a lot of the businesses here need to kind of adjust their models now. Not all of them, because some of them do have like local prices and local discounts. But that's something that they need to look at, because you can't expect during low season, you either close down or you want your locals to come, but you don't give them an incentive, because again, the average local doesn't really have the amount of income to really, spend, go out and do all of that.
Especially because we done below the poverty line. 70% whoever Omar say we below the poverty line.
Right. So
we don't have it.
So I think we need to have some other, special discounts that, listen, locals, you come in, instead of paying the regular price, you get, let's say, I don't know, 25% off, 30% off. It's better than nothing. It's better than at the end of the day, you're like, listen, guys, we can't sustain it. We got to close down. And yeah, I don't know. We need to figure out something where the businesses figure out the model that the locals really, really get to, enjoy. Exactly. Because I went out this weekend to a restaurant and I was like, wow, this is actually nice. I don't really do it, but it's nice to actually go out, with
That was your first time going to McDonald's?
To go, family and friends and just have a good time and whatnot, So, listen.
But I bet you the restaurant was a little expensive, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. It was.
Exactly.
And that's why I don't really
do it. You can't do it often.
Exactly, yeah.
Once a month.
Yeah. So
if even,
true.
He won't even spend that money. He would rather save it.
Yeah, he's right.
True.
He's right.
So again, we could complain and we could talk about with this gone and St.Maarten should be this or should bring back the old time days, but we're not going to support it enough. So what are we really talking about? And this is why, for example, perfect example, the last time when Carl and Sons was in the newspaper with the auction and everything, people say, oh, how government could do this and we need to support Carl and Sons for a week, and then next week you see them back by the other shops buying other bread. I'm just saying.
He's right.
We don't support locals enough. We don't keep the same energy enough in order to have these arguments.
Until it's too late.
Yeah.
He's right. All right, man.
All right,
go arrest somebody.
Take it easy. All right. He's right, though.
Yep.
And it's usually weird when Rumba's right.
It's usually weird.
It's a weird feeling. Like when you get when you get the bubble guts, like his stomach starts to bubble and you start to feel sick. That's what you feel when he's right. That doesn't happen often.
No, not often.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Anyways, let me get it up out of here. Make some space for G Money coming up next. A&P and Workload Show, followed by the Cut Creator DJ Outcast.
Outcast are number one.
And then Sagan. She comes in to do her thing, and then we'll be back tomorrow from 6 to 10.
Doing it all over again.
Apparently tomorrow we have a taste this Thursday.
Yeah, baby.
I saw it's gonna be some barbecue.
Barbecue tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like
it's gonna be from Smokey's American Barbecue.
Smokey's American Barbecue.
You ever heard of him?
Is that by no?
It's not by the movies for sure.
No, is that by the university? No.
Huh? You mean with the food truck is?
The university over there.
Of St.Maarten? Oh, AUC. Over there.
What's the name of that area called again?
Kupakoi.
No.
Not Kupakoi?
What's the name for it?
Is it Jordan Village?
Thank you.
Thank
you very much. Is that Jordan Village?
I don't know.
Oh.
Smokey's BBQ.
Sound like back there.
The best smoke. No, I don't think that's it.
No.
Smokey the Bandit? No, not that.
No.
I don't know. I just did a Facebook search, but I don't think that's here. No, that's in Omaha, Nebraska. Never mind. No, I don't know. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
I guess so.
We can ask what we need to ask. Find out what we need to find out.
Smokey's Barbecue.
Okay, so don't eat breakfast tomorrow, people.
Come hungry.
All right, we gone.
Yes, sir.
Big on me spoon.
Yeah, but
leave us out with a snap, something nice and positive.
You will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory.
Bad moving.
This is PJD5, Laser 101 St. Maarten, transmitting on 101.1 megahertz from Phillipsburg, St. Maarten. We are